And I think that like sums it up. Like, hey, good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing?
You don't have audio.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have
Just
audio. You're such a putz. Hey, from New Zealand. What's going on? Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah. So, how's everybody doing?
What's up?
Greetings from Mississippi. And then I'm just gonna roll back and be like, Car Gift, what's up, my friend? How's everything going over there on the other side of the world?
That's right.
So hope everyone is having a great evening.
Wonderful time.
Evening, guys. Evening. What's up? What's up? Oh, we just carry the count. Not much. You know, had bilateral carpal tunnel surgery last week. You know, just a day, just a normal day in the life of Jody.
Yeah.
You know, just doing your thing.
Normal thing.
Hope you feel okay. I know that's
Yeah, no
Sue's had some of that stuff done at some point. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only way she's gonna get a scar. You know, that or if she trips and falls. Which she's done. Hello from Vegas.
Yeah. We're gonna be there soon.
We may reach a record high today. Oh wow. Not us. Actually, so for those of you that were paying attention, we were supposed to have our good friend Dougie Fresh on today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Florida decided to have a weather event.
Yes.
And so that meant where he's staying currently in Florida, he was going to have to traverse, as it were, over the big bridge. And not the best time to be doing that. So I said, hey, listen, just as they say, you're hunker down. I don't know why they said it's freaking retarded. But anyways, I was like, hey, man, as much as we'd love to have on the show, it just makes more sense for you to stay home.
Yeah.
And we'll get you next time. It's like, okay, thanks. Thanks for thinking of me. I was like, I'm going to miss you. But, you know.
Norway's in the house.
Norway's in the house. What's up? Phoenix checking in.
There you go.
I can swipe on the keyboard. That's about it. Oh, that sucks. Speech to text. Hi. Long time no talk. What's up, Kelly? Yeah, no doubt. Ooh, she got a new pick. Nice.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping back by. Hello from Australia, where it's now Sunday morning. The future is exciting.
Oh, happy Monday. Happy Sunday for you.
I don't want to be in a hurry. F100 back in the Bay. So technically, F100 never actually left the Bay. We just had to pause.
Yeah.
To work on the element, and now it's back in so we can finish it. So we're working on this. We got the element done. If you caught the Instagram about 2:00, and so from 2 till now, or 2:30 roughly, because I had to give him a demo and chat it up.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to get it done. For the most part, it's just finish up the amp rack, right? You got the fuse holder in, finish up the amp rack, and then put all the parts in. Yeah. So once we get that done, it'll be out of here.
I think as soon as the amplifier goes in, then we start moving.
But yeah, because you'll wire up the subs while I'm finishing that, and so it'll just be more or less just putting all the pieces together. We got to drill a couple holes to mount the brackets to hold the box.
That is not a problem in this car for sure.
Yeah, no, it's nice box channel that we can drill into, so that's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Hello from Wisconsin. What's happening? So we got another day in the life of you guys here. It's the weekend. Our Christmas tree is blinking. This is going to be the last broadcast, as it were, for this year. This is it. This is all we got. We're going to be we're still going to be working, but we always pause the socials for
the two main social. That would be
Facebook
and Instagram.
Yeah, we pause those for so we can mainly just the editing at night and staying late and stuff like that, because tis the season. We got the big Christmas party to plan for, and
for sure.
Just spend some time with the fam. So look at that. Museway, DSP, or audio control, DM810. I guess it would depend on what you're trying to do. So if you're just DSP, like into like an aftermarket radio, then either one of them will do the job.
Yeah.
If you're trying to integrate into a factory stereo, the audio control is going to have a few more features to do that than the Museway.
Now,
At
is the
current.
Museway has more than 10 channels amplifier?
Depends which one you get.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they have a ton of them, so you have to pick. I don't know. We just said
Because audio
Museway
control
did.
doesn't have, they only have 6 channels.
What was it, 8 to 10? What are you talking about? 6 channel.
Amplifiers with DSP built in.
He's asking a DM810.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
But we're not talking about amplifiers. So you're bringing up a question that isn't pertaining to the question.
So what I'm trying to say is, you have a DSP, right?
Yes.
A Museway or an audio control. A
Yeah, but
standalone DSP.
That's what he's asking.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters. You're creating
What
a
happened
question.
if you?
Yeah, but he didn't ask that question.
But what happened if you?
Well,
You know?
if then it would be a different question because you can't compare the two. You can't say, "Hey, do I buy this 10 or 12 channel DSP amplifier or do I buy the 6 channel DSP amplifier?"
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Obviously, that would be the wrong question. At that page, you go, "Do I buy the Museway or do I buy the Helix or do I buy the Moscone?" Speaking of Moscone, speaking of the best, personally, if you should be looking at, if you really want to get a DSP, is the Moscone DSP. Just ask Christian, who chimes in all the time.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, stop dicking around, because that's what he does.
Wow, dude.
Sold everything and has the Moscone DSP now. And if you want the Moscone badass right there above the Christmas tree in its rightful place, heaven, is the Pro 830. Notice how it has the fans.
Yeah,
it's cool, right? Anyways, you can find them at moscone-america.com. Check them out. It'll be the last DSP you ever buy.
Yep.
Because it has everything you need. Fernando, bro,
Yes.
get yourself some green tea, lemon, organic honey for those sinuses.
I know, man. I'm planning to move out of Florida.
It would be worse.
Why?
I don't know. The pregnant subwoofer enclosure. Oh, you caught that, Fang. I know, right? Your car's having a baby. Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Have you guys done a big system on a Ram with the e-torque? And if so, how did it perform since these vehicles don't have a traditional alternator? Actually, it's funny. Yes. And I believe there's a video on it. Didn't we video that one? It's a 911. No, the guy that came from Orlando that had the audio frog in the Ram, along with all those other amplifiers. Remember that was the one that Andy had to send us the replacement speaker on because it was blown.
Okay.
You don't remember that one? Wow, it was a huge Ram. We had it for like 4 days.
Hi, man.
Anyways, yes, he had like 4 amplifiers in it. It was insane. It worked fine.
Okay.
But I believe there's a 911 video on it. But yeah, just look up Ram 911, see if it's there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's so sad. So sad. Does the shop shut down for 2 weeks? No, it doesn't. No, the shop doesn't shut down at all. The 5-star keeps on rolling. You kidding me? We got so much work to do. It's not even funny.
We don't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, but no, it's the after hours activities, like stuff like this, to where it's like, normally Monday I go home and I'm up till 1:30 in the morning getting the video up for the next day. Tomorrow I have to edit some stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get everything done and edited for the week.
Pretty
and
cool.
That'll be fun.
The shops, sometimes they close, like Eduardo closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah. No issues with eTorque. I have a couple of amps in mind. There you go. There is a person that owns one. Are all the Focal tweeters red trace on clear wire negative? That's you.
That's what?
The question. Are all the Focal tweeters red trace on clear wire negative?
The wire?
Dude, it's right there.
No, I was trying to read the other.
I know, but it's just literally...
Red is positive, man.
So the red trace on the clear wire is not negative?
No, it's not.
So it may be different.
Why is it different?
I'm just saying, are on all.
All of them are positive.
The red trace is positive.
All of them.
Okay, there you go. We had to pull it out of him, but we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. Putting an ILX 509 into a 2015 Ram, which radio installation kit do you recommend? If iData makes one, you buy the iData. Outside of that, take your pick. But yeah, if you can do an RR, Doing RR. Always doing RR. Anytime. Always do RR. Mr. Marty Dean, what is
Hey.
up? How's you doing, my friend? Where's Doug? Hopefully watching football with his dad, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing right now? Watching football with your dad? Any Android support for the IRTA? Funny you should ask that. We cover this one a lot. The IRTA is USB-C supported, okay? So it'll take anything, it'll output to anything that'll take USB-C. The problem is not the IRTA2. The problem is Android's marketplace, because we're not making the RTA software. On an iPhone, there's several apps that are RTAs, more than several. There's tons and tons of them. On the Android, there isn't. So we haven't been able to find an RTA app on the Android that there is none. So if you find one that, like, hey, this is an RTA app, an actual RTA app, it would have to work on the phone and look like, like audio, like it could use the microphone from the phone and actually give you a visual. Let me know, and we'll have Christian test it out, because Christian has Android and iPhone and an IRTA too. So he tests this stuff for us. But so far, we haven't been able to find one that works with it. So yeah, I know. And I'm not going to pay a developer to make one, because it's like 10 grand. So, and I won't sell that many to Android guys. Kind of sucks. Anyways, what happened? Where are we at? Hello, fellas. Hey, Gary, what's going on?
Hey.
Okay. Fernando.
Yes.
Una Purgante Tego 2014 Silverado adapter and SA
So
Nescafe Para.
Nescafe. No, GPS. Okay. So what kind of adapter do I need for a 2014 Silverado GPS? I don't think you can add a GPS just in the. Yo no creo.
Into the radio?
Into the radio, just like that. But si te vas on RDBFL, there you go, RDFL, y le pones a ese, probablemente este que está aquí te puede dar CarPlay, y el otro es el streamer donde puedes ver movies, Netflix y todo esto, pero CarPlay te puede dar CarPlay o Android Auto.
And then you'll have GPS.
And then you have GPS. If you don't have a screen, well, then you can.
You buy a Garmin, you set it on top of the dash.
Cómprate un radio nuevo, te lo garantizo de verdad. Kenwood Radio, Sony, que quieras.
RTA Audio Analyzer app. I use it with the date and audio calibration mic. Okay, hang on. That's a great one. So let me take a screenshot of this.
RTA Analyzer app.
Hold on. Let me find. Where did I put my camera? There we go. So I will take a picture of that, and I will send it off to Christian and have him test it out, because we don't want to recommend anything unless we've actually validated it.
But so, thank you for.
No, thanks, Jay.
Yes.
I'll have him get it, try it out. If it works, that'd be wonderful. Because trust me, I would love to be able to put a nail in that one and be like, yes, you can use it on Android. Just buy this app, and you're all set. I was on a kicker trip once in Mexico. It happens. It happens a lot. There was a dealer from Australia. He told me by the time he gets home, it was 2 days later. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's AVDC, right? AV.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Any tips on running new speaker wires into the doors or newer car for adding tweeters and going active?
Man, so there's no. So here's the thing.
What's the thing?
It'd be great if you could figure out what the pins were. That's really where you're at, right? It'd be nice because there's usually an open hole. It'd be great to be able to repin it. In lieu of doing that, it just gets kind of hard. So like we had a Ford Explorer 2021 Ford Explorer come in here that had the BO system in it. It's 3-way active in the door. He wanted to replace the 3-way active. We ended up just taking the doors off the car and running and drilling and running wires that way. because there was no way to do it otherwise. So I was like, we could sit here and fight this for a day, or we could just take the doors off the car. Once we did that, actually, it was really easy. But there was the pucker factor of actually taking the doors off the car. We've actually done it several times now because it just saves time. It's not fun, and you do need people and stuff to set the doors on, but that's definitely easier to do than anything we've found so far.
What's that, Gary?
Where are we at with the DNF amplifier lines? About the same place we were when we talked about it last week.
Same place.
There was one guy that I couldn't understand his comment. He was like, "This is like the worst idea ever," and I was like, "Okay."
Worst idea?
I mean,
it's my idea.
I still think it's a great idea. Sure, no, I don't. I mean, I still think it would be cool. Two amplifiers.
All my ideas are great. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I agree. Oh, here we go. Markland says, doors or fenders, but both are a pain in the butt running wires for sure. I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. But it's minimizing the amount of pain. That's what lube is for, right? Minimizing the amount of pain. Alpine amps. What's the difference between the R and the S series? Quality. It's always quality. S is going to be more entry level. R is going to be higher end. Status is going to be the best that you can get into before you go all the way up to F1. So most of the time what you're looking at is better components inside the amplifier, a better design of the amplifier to make things more efficient. It's always funny because you sit there and you say, like Kicker's great at this. It's like, how many 1,000-watt amps do you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they all put out 1,000 watts.
Yeah.
But there are benefits to going with the better amplifiers, usually in the way of sound quality. So when you're looking at something like this, there is going to be a sound quality difference between the two. Now, you have to decide, is that enough for you? Is it worth it spending the extra money to get into the R series amplifier? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I would go for the R, but I'm nuts.
Yeah.
There she is.
Yo.
Dougie Fresh couldn't make it because we were having one of those weather conditions. Remember weather, what I call them? Weather things. We're having a weather thing right now. And so it wasn't safe for him to travel here. So next time, bro, we need to get you on after the first of the year. So let's figure that out. Obviously, it'll probably split screen and you'll be talking to us, but guys are just losing their marbles. They want to get you on. So, and I want to make them happy. I mean, we just, we'll figure it out.
You're a Santa Claus or what?
I noticed that the A1s had a better dampening factor than the R8 150. There again, keep in mind, there's no one measurement that you can look at. It's the full picture, right? When designing an amplifier, it's you have to have the whole thing. The whole thing has to be what that adds up, not just one thing. That's like when we do the dyno, it's like, here's the power, and that's all it is, which is fine, right? And if it does its number, everyone's happy. If it doesn't do its number, it's the biggest piece of crap that's ever been made.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because the reality is if you made an amplifier and you said it was 1,000 watts and it did 900 watts, it's the biggest piece of shit ever made. Now, if you it's just crap. It's garbage. But if you make that same amplifier and you call it a 750.1,
yeah,
and it does 900 watts, it's the best amplifier ever.
Yeah. It's just.
I'm just saying.
How you see it.
Certain point of views.
Yeah. All right, I got this one. Hang on.
Okay, go ahead. I have a 21 Accord with non-bows. Awesome. Got a key lock feeding into a DSR-1. Makes sense. And a down for sound 5-channel. Big power.
Yep.
But out of money for speakers at the moment. I can understand that.
It happens.
Will amplifying my factory speakers improve the sound much? Yes, it will, especially using the DSP. Keep in mind that the factory speakers have a very low power handling. So for the love of God, don't try to maximize the gains on the amplifier. Keep everything low. Because It will sound better. You're going to give it more power. Maybe go a little higher on the crossover points you normally would. Instead of 80, maybe hit it at 100. Because those are small speakers, small magnets, limit the amount of nonsense going to them. But yeah, there's no reason why you can't make them sound better than they do now. 100%.
Yeah.
You're adding in a DSP, you're EQing it. It's going to be fantastic.
So always happens, eh?
I know, right?
And you ran out of money.
Dean, you would only get the R series for your closet to add to all of the other equipment you will never install. And
pretty much.
I mean, I have actually, it's funny. It's funny though, because the only piece of equipment I ever installed in the Camaro was the Alpine DSP, the 850.
And the radio.
But I'm saying outside of a radio. I'm saying the only actual physical piece of equipment was an Alpine DSP amplifier. So you never know. Just saying, you never know.
You never know.
You never know. But hey.
Yeah.
What would I need to put an audio system in a 2022 Volkswagen Atlas?
Money.
Definitely that.
That's what you need, money.
Two brands I would look at to start off with are either the Moscone up here. And there again, you don't have to go full Pro 430.
Wow. Somebody
I have it in mute. No, it's in mute.
Yeah.
It's in mute.
It's not.
I don't know why. No, what this is, the watch isn't. Somehow the watch never syncs. Anyways, check out Moscone. You have the one line.
Yep.
And you have the Picos.
Yep.
Both have DSPs. What's nice about all of these is they are SB compatible, meaning Volkswagens typically use an SB amplifier, similar to the Broncos that we've been talking about. So that'll interface with it high level just fine. If it's a premium audio system, then you may have options as far as getting an interface.
Yeah.
Check that out. And then also you might want to look at the Helix line of amplifiers, also SB compatible. Both German amplifier manufacturers, believe it or not, they work the best in the German cars. So check
Those
that out.
Lines?
Those two lines would be where I'd go.
That question on me always gets me.
Why is
they
that?
say, I want to add audio, but some people, they just want to add subwoofer. They don't want to add that. Yeah. So
And speaking of, you just want to add subwoofer, one of the best ways to add a subwoofer to your car is with the Audio Control Epicenter Micro. That's right.
How?
Well, because it takes both high level and line level, and it's an Epicenter Micro, which means it's got an epicenter built into it. So you have high level, low level, you have load resistors if you're going to be disconnecting, let's say, a factory subwoofer, or if you're just going to be tapping into a speaker, it'll work either way. But because you have that epicenter feature, if there's bass roll off or there's high pass EQ, it doesn't really matter because the Epicenter Micro gives you that more better bass knob, and it will just go, yeah. If you'd like to know more about the Epicenter Micro or any of the other cool audio control products, such as speakers, I'm talking a lot about getting some speakers, check them out at audiocontrol.com. That's right, audiocontrol.com. Thank you for supporting the show. Yeah. And I do have a lot of audio control stuff in my closet. Thank you. Y'all ever did a system and entered it into an audio competition before? No, because our customers don't do that. That's a very specific thing to do. I'm not in the competition world. I don't know the rules. I don't compete in that one. If there was somebody that did come here and want to get that done, I might pass them off on some of the other people I know that do that. It's obviously going to be expensive. Brian Mitchell does do that quite a bit, makes cars to compete. Jeff Smith, another one, if you take your car up to Georgia. But it's not really our forte. Our forte is for enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Yeah, customers just got.
So what you're saying is like that's not enjoyment?
Fang, I'm trying to stay on point. This is the last show of the year, so I figure it's got to be good. I want you guys to have a good time. It's Saturday, and I honestly just want to get out of here and go get some food. So if I do my job right, I can do that.
Sprinkles.
Can you talk a little bit about using a digital audio player as a source? Sure. So if you want to use a digital audio player, DAP, as it were, as a source unit, obviously you're going to be going to some form of a DSP. That's important because they have no bass, treble controls or anything like that. So it is essentially going to be your source unit. So when looking for a DSP, you want to make sure you get one that has, one, presets, which is cool. Two, they're easy enough to do. Some of them are going to have triggers. So depending on your DAP, you might have digital audio out, or it might be able to go Toslink out. So you're going to want to make sure that you know which one you have and that the DSP you get has an input for that. Because, for example, if it's a digital audio out, like a coax, looks like an RCA, just it's orange, you can set up some of the DSPs to, as soon as they see a signal on that, automatically switch to that as a source, which makes things super cool because all you have to do is plug it in and press play. It automatically mutes or disengages from whatever radio you have and attaches to that. Now you can control it. You may also want to go with some form of a knob for volume. So, for example, like Helix makes the, what is it called? The little knob. Conductor, thank you. Makes the conductor. It can automatically detect, switch to the source, and then you can use the conductor as your main volume knob. Audison has that. Moscone doesn't have that as of yet. However, it's coming.
Everybody has.
Not
going to have one.
Everyone is going to have one.
Yeah,
correct. Everyone's that. Moscone just has a whole controller that gives you a screen and whatnot, which might be nice because you might want to see what you're doing
right now.
Well, it looks like it's a director, a DRC.
No, it's not the director.
A name.
I'm
it's
sorry.
Like Copilot.
That was the other one.
Yeah, that's a Helix. Anyways, so that's how you're going to connect in, and then change your, so lots of fun. Everyone bogged by it here at Sound Effects. We get a ridiculous resistance on the factory wire, just front stage to new Tacomas, particularly Tacomas and Camrys. What's up, man? How's everything going up there at Sound Effects?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing good. Weather's not too cold.
Weather's not too cold.
What were we talking about? What was I answering on that one? All right, I'm going to go here. My Orion 2250 XTR, the Beast, is fully restored. That's fantastic. I mean, nuts. Am I nuts to run it in my 2021 4Runner on 2 Kicker Comp Gold? Man, it almost like it's asking for it, right? I mean, you just got it restored. I mean, I look at it this way, right? Nostalgic-wise, why the hell not? It's not like you're going to keep it there forever, right? You're probably just going to run it for a little while until the next best thing comes out. Why not? I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't live, right? It dies. It catches on fire and the circuit board burns out. Does it matter? I mean, at the end, it's not like you're going to be, you'll be bummed, but what else are you going to do with it, right? I mean, run it. I mean, I like the heatsink. Like mine's sitting right there, my 2250 XTR. The heatsink is right there. And that's all I wanted from it. Even if it had a circuit board in it, I probably wouldn't run it on anything because I don't care. But, I mean, why not? I say go for it, man. For that guy with the 20 and 21 Accord, you got to use the audio control DQ equalizer or you're going to get the sound quality. DEQ equalizer, or you're going to get
DEQ.
Well, no. So the key lock will DEQ the system for you. So you can throw.
He already has the key lock.
Yeah, he's already got a key lock.
He already
he's got
has a clean signal.
Yeah. So he's good. So he's going to use the key lock to go in and flatten it out.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use the DSR1 to go to town. Now that he's got a clean slate. Oh, yeah. Wow. Is that what it is?
That's what it is, man. You just put the spices.
Oh, wow. Okay. Use it or lose it. There you go. Is there an inexpensive way to add sound insulation to my old backup?
I don't think adding insulation, like some form of an, sound treatment or all that stuff, I don't think it's inexpensive.
Well, the thing is like everyone's always searching for inexpensive, right? I mean, we all want a deal. The problem is, especially with this stuff, if you get the cheap crap, it's gonna melt or gooey or not work, and it's like,
yeah.
I mean, I get it, but
No, I don't. Because in the end of the day, like keep in mind, it's an old car. It's noisy
that's what I'm
than
saying.
the other
Right,
ones.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
I get it. So I mean, but no, there's no easy way to do it.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
Man. But if you're looking for something, trying to look for the one that has the foam,
yeah,
the aluminum foil, the foam, and the
beautiful.
The butyl. So that will be the best for you. So you can pick any brand.
So this is a good one. Jay again with the good questions tonight. How would I go about running an iPad in my vehicle without having an aftermarket radio? I do have a DSP and pulling my hair.
You have a lot of hair.
Wondering.
So don't do that.
You're good. If I can just go optical with some type of converter, wanting best audio as a goal. Okay, so if your DSP has just a standard auxiliary input, like it doesn't have an optical or something like that.
Yeah.
There are there are optical options available to come out of an iPad and go to. There's boxes for that. Like they do it in home audio all the time. However, let me remove this. This is the Moscone
Amos
96K. This is a Bluetooth streamer. Okay, this is a high-res Bluetooth streamer.
It's 96.
96K.
Yep.
It has optical out. It has RCA out.
Mm-hmm.
This is $350 of high-performance
Bluetooth
streaming. I'm not saying this is the answer, but this is an option. They're not the only one to make this. I think everyone makes one now. Audison has one. Same basic thing. Helix has one. I know they make one for their DSPs.
Yeah.
But if you just want to stream anything, whether it be your phone or your iPad, but there are ways to get out of there into your factory, into the DSP. But go into the DSP. That was the right move.
Yeah. All right. So.
Mary Lou says best to look for deals instead of low quality. Those are great. That's great advice. I love that. On the 2015 RAM question, I was actually wondering about the radio mounting kit, Metra or something else. There again. All right, hold on. I think iData has a kit for that.
Yeah.
Do you want to look it up real quick? I'll thumb through this. 2015 RAM.
iData.
Just go to iData.
Okay.
Because I think they buy the plastic for that. Because we did one not too long ago. That was close. Wrong words. We're gonna look that up real quick. Hi from Ohio. What's happening? I might be expecting too much from a mid bass, but they don't bump. You might be expecting too much from a mid bass. Keep in mind, mid bass, 80 hertz. That's about it, man. It's not gonna rattle your teeth.
All right.
Especially if it's just like a 6.5, 2015 Ford RAM or RAM. Go all the way down to RAM. It's gonna be under RAM. Yep, there you go. But no, mid bass are just mid bass. They're made to complement with the subwoofer. The better mid bass you have, the louder the sub can play to create some of that sound.
Radio replacement?
Yep, radio replacement. We need dash kits though. Do they have the dash kit?
That would be dash kits.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they do. Boom. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Yeah, that's it right there.
That's the RAM 1.
Yeah. So dash kit, RR, call it a day.
So iData Maestro RAM 1. And if you see, look at this one.
Yeah. There you go. There's your dash kit.
Yeah, it is.
I'll wait for a Christmas 5-star 3-piece guitar. Oh, that's cute. GB60s. Nice. Been looking at the Stag Audio DSP, but I've never seen or heard you guys talk about it. Dean and Fernando are my go-to for advice, and I know you guys like the Moscone. Okay. So I'm going to answer this with a story because why not, right? We got time. No, we don't. All right. So obviously, you guys know we do a lot with cameras. Before we started filming videos like this, photography was my fun source to do. Now, I bought a Canon camera because I liked Canon. And I don't know why. I've just always had a Canon camera. I had a point and shoot. I had a film, single lens reflex. Yeah, anyways, DSR. And so when it came time to buy a digital camera with interchangeable lenses, as it's called, DSLR, I was like, I got to buy a Canon. Now, everyone in my circle was Nikon. So anytime I had a question or a problem or needed a lens or something like that, I was pretty much on my own because they don't shoot the same stuff I do. So I had to get new friends, basically, because I needed Canon friends. So I found new friends, and anytime anyone would ask what kind of Canon, I'd be like, you need a Canon. The moral of the story is it's great to go off on your own just to be adventurous but if you're not willing to do all the work, then it's not worth it. So, and what I mean by that is nobody has a Stag because I think they just started selling in the US recently. Over in Europe, yeah, they got them, but even in Europe, they don't use them. They just use Helix. So if you're willing to do all the work, meaning no one else is going to be able to help you with this thing, then yeah, go for it because why not? But if you're thinking of asking, like you're going to need help, then don't get it because no one is going to be able to help you. Buy something more conventional. Buy something that someone in the area of, the United States will be able to help you with. On a local level, find out what the guys in town use because you might have to go ask like a person, hey, how do you do this? If everyone in town uses JL, you might want to buy a JL. But that's really what it is. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, you're right. We don't talk about them because honestly, I've never even seen one. So that tells me that nobody's using it. Not that it's bad. It's just nobody has it. So if you get one, it's all on you. You're going to have to be the guy. Some guys like being the guy. Okay, sorry. Dean, did you own AE? Oh, no. I wanted to get one just to hang it on the shelf, and then I realized my shelves are full of crap that I just look at, as if you've ever seen me on the Hi-Fi show. So, no, I didn't buy one. No. And I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. So.
Sure.
Yeah, that would have been like big bucks. Considering upgrading to the Arc Blackbird from, okay. Running Kenwood. Yep, 2-way active Morale hybrids. I'm trying to achieve the best IQ I can for my 24. What's your opinion? Go for it. You probably won't even notice a difference in power because the Blackbird has a shit ton of power. More channels, be able to go active. Yeah, do it. Morel Virtus 3-way.
Does the Pancake model sound noticeable different than the regular Virtus? Thanks for answering my questions.
So how I'll answer this to make the most sense is we do have a comparison video between Virtus and Virtus Carbon Nano where we A/B between the two. You can put on a set of headphones and listen to it. We did it here. Used a XY mic. Put a lot of effort into trying to get them. It sounds really good. Like it's a whole thread on there, people arguing back and forth. And the great thing is we don't tell you which one is which. So you have to figure out which one you like. Now, with that being said, we did that test because it was a class we put together for Morel to teach at Knowledge Fest and Master Tech Expo that we helped them with. So we built those, shot our video, packaged them back up, sent them off to Arizona for Casey to take to both Vegas and Arizona, to which we got up on stage or in the room and we A/B'd between the two and let everyone in the classroom hear.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't one person in the classroom that picked the regular Virtus, ever. The Virtus Carbon Nanos outperformed them in every single song we threw at them.
They deliver for sure.
It was sick. I mean, better mid-bass, which is hard to believe from a speaker that's thin. So The problem so what you have to remember though, this is the caveat, is that the carbon nano, though is not deep, it does stick out. So a Virtus is a standard speaker. Everything is but its baby got back. Okay, the Nano, she's stacked in the front. So the cone does come out some and it moves out this way. So if you have something that has a tight grill up against the speaker, it's not going to work for you. So you have to make sure that there's room in front of the speaker with it, because the cone, if you look at it, the cone has like has a dome to it. And so that dome you have to have room for the dome to move. The nice thing is the grill is part of it, so you can actually put the grill over the front of it if you're worried about it hitting something. But yeah, I prefer back. Have you ever installed a three-way in a 2000 in a 1914 F-150? I'm interested, but not sure if I want to test the waters. Thinking 3.5 in the sail panel, default location for others. I don't think we've ever done
a three-way.
No, three-way in that. But there again,
years, no.
I don't think we've ever done one in that year. But we've done enough in the newer ones. And yeah, there's no reason not to. I would totally do it.
But you have to get a sail panel for the 3.5.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some work. But why not?
Are you willing to do the work?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
But that's what he's asking you.
I don't want to
do
the work.
If you wanted to test the waters.
No, I'm him. He's interested.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
Oh, you're not one.
No, I'm reading what he said. He's interested, and I think he should test the waters. I think he should just jump in full tilt.
Okay.
Strip it down and
Go
hop in.
it.
Woo! Yeah! Say no to dome slap. Definitely say no to dome slap. Wow. Thanks. Decision made. There you go. Okay. Jay, how would I go about running? Okay, we answered this.
Yeah?
Yeah. You actually already put that one up for me, or I put it up. I want to use my JVC Z1000W with my RR2 MPOs to switch lights. I know the 3 negative ground outputs, but do I have to do anything with the other three cables? No, but you do need to use a relay. So they're just low voltage triggers. So those have to go off. The 3-watt. Yeah, the plug is weird. The plug has extra wire in it. I know. It's just the 3 MPO wires. The rest of them don't do anything. And you do need to go to a relay. So it does need to click some kind of a relay in order for it to do what you're trying to do.
Right.
Okay. I recently got GB10s and GB60s. Nice. Installed, and I am a little bit overwhelmed with the GB60s. I'm wondering if they made to be overtuned or overpowered. I have 150 bridge power to them. So the great thing about Audio Frog is
the technical support.
And I said overwhelmed, you meant underwhelmed. Andy is a great guy, and I would never try to answer for Andy. We are going to have Andy on the show next month in January, so I'm really excited about that. But he's here to help. He loves selling his product, and he likes helping his people with his product. So the best place for you to go is to head over to Audio Frog. Doesn't matter who you got them from. Just go over to audiofrog.com. Send Andy a message. Andy's the owner of the company, Andy Waymeyer, and he will help you. Okay, just know this. What he says, he's the smartest guy in the room. Okay, so he knows he's
that's his product.
That's his product, and he's a really smart guy. He will help you, and he will explain. If you're the other things, you might be over expecting. You might be like, I thought I was going to do this. So I would reach out to Andy and give him a shout. See what he says. Yeah. I mean, what do you got? But never been disappointed with that. Audio Frog has some great looking gear. It does. There's the amplifier right there. One of these days, look at Fernando's car. Yeah. There again, Mike coming in late. Boston Mike says GB60s need 300 watts to really crank. I don't know about that, but And then he says, I know from giving them that much.
Okay.
By the way, this is Boston Mike coming in.
Cream.
One of these days, I'll actually know the name of his retail store. So I can just be like, we just call it. He should change the name of his retail store to Boston Mike's Car Stereo. Boston Mike's Car Stereo. That way people would know. You know, oh, you're Boston Mike. I'm Boston Mike. Can I get two,
please?
Can I get a Diet Coke? No, I'm not giving you a Diet Coke.
Audio Max. Okay.
Too hard to remember, man.
Wow. Audio Max.
He's the max of audio.
I like, Boston Mike Car Audio.
That's what I'm saying. Boston Mike Car Audio's got way more appeal to it than Audio Max. Although he typed that in so fast. Diet Coke sandwich. Turkey sandwich.
You should offer that, in the waiting room.
Yeah, I wanted to sell ice cream. Like Car Stereo and ice cream.
In the waiting room?
Yeah. No, like retail store. So Car Stereo on one side, ice cream on the other.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I've always
wanted. Go for it, man.
I won't, because that sounds ridiculous. Anyone know what number the factory head unit in a 2015-20 Escalade clips at? Goes up to 63.
I mean, maybe 50?
3/4 up is going to be your best bet. Keep in mind, the reason why, here's the thing. It's a factory radio. It's got a factory EQ on it. You can't see that unless you have an RTA and know what you're looking at. It's got some form of dynamic EQ in it, which means that it has loudness at low volumes, it has impact, and at higher volumes it doesn't. It may have all pass filters. It's not important for this. But the reality is unless you're playing the same type of music all the time, 3/4 volume is going to be where you're going to want to set up at. So turn it up to 3/4 volume and tune your stuff. In some cases, you're going to go a little bit past that. Some cases you might not, depending on what you're listening to. So even though it goes up to 63, and there might be a time where you actually play it up to 63, okay, depending on the source material that you're using. So, you want to have some room there. So pick something, say 50, and set up your stuff, and know that this is where
be responsible, man.
This is where Max today's hip hop, whatever techno, whatever modern music is 50. It's my tap out point. However, if you're having a throwback moment, you might need to go up to 55 or 60. But that's how you want to do that. Car Stereo
and Korean massage. I think that's the money.
We have that though. I mean, technically, it's right there on the other side of this wall.
That's Korean?
I don't know what she is.
Asian. There you go.
But it's on the other side of this wall.
Yeah.
If you could see through these walls,
you can see.
You could get a massage. And he's just, dude, really just gonna walk, just walk in. You gotta go to the bathroom again? That little pee cup out of yours couldn't hold it? Okay. Just went to the bathroom like 40 minutes ago. Hey. How do you reset up a system that was running active without DSP before, now adding DSP? I mean, you just start from scratch. So I'm
thinking I rewire it.
Yeah, I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. I'm starting from scratch. Ola, you gotta get back to. Wow, anyway.
Yeah, you gotta
start from scratch. Man. Go back to zero. Always start at zero. I mean, obviously you got the power wire and stuff like that, but just start from scratch.
It's always good starting from scratch. Then
You okay, man?
Yeah.
We can't see you, man. We're totally Mike Wazowski'ing you. There's a thing right in your face.
I'm on the cover, bro.
He lost a tooth this week, so naturally
he ate it.
Does he not look like Max from the Goofy movie?
No, I don't.
You totally look like Max from the Goofy movie. Totally, dude.
I do not look like Max.
Okay.
All right.
I'd like you to be invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so start from scratch. Totally. See if she has sandwiches. If she does, you'll know what kind of gosh. One of these days you're gonna tell that story. We'll have you on and you can tell that. I'm thinking in terms of where to do gain. Okay, first, thank you. See, narrowed the field. Gains on the amps all the way down. Set the system up. This is where both Andy and I agree. Set the system up, tune it, do everything you need to do with the gains. See if you can get it with the DSP. Most of the time you can. Most DSPs have line drivers in them that will overdrive the shit out of the input of an amplifier. And if not, in the back, just add in what you need.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all you got to do. Dude, he's a kid. We're just playing. We're having fun. The little Nando already smarter than Dean. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, he's a genius. Thinking about ordering Car Audio for Dummies books from Amazon. Do you approve? God, no. Okay, yeah. I mean, why not? I think I have it. I mean, do I have one? Did I buy that? I think they sold it at Barnes & Noble once. You could buy it there. Listen, if you're serious about learning more, like if you're like, hey, man, I want to know more. I want to be smarter. Don't waste your money on that book, okay? If you go, MECP is where it's at, all right? So you can get 5% off, but it's 5-star, all capital letters. Not what I have here. I have lowercase, all caps. Type in 5-star, get 5% off. It's all on your phone, okay? It's all on your phone. It's all read this, and I think it's you 5% off. It's like $100. If you really want to know stuff, the MECP is the way to do it. It's a great learning tool for you. And like I said, type in 5-star, all caps. You get 5% off. We get nothing. It's just purely a nice thing that they do for us. But that would be money well spent. You'll learn a ton of stuff. And not only that, but they have 3 levels of learning you can do. So you have...
Which one you have?
I have none of them.
Oh, wow.
I've read them, but I get nervous when I take tests. I'm not good at, Anyways, but no, that's where you're gonna get. That's that. I have the book, Learned Everything I Know from there. Okay, maybe I learned nothing from it. It does look good in my office, though. I have all 3 books in my office too. Yeah, back when they made paper books. They don't make paper books anymore. You could do it all from your phone, so you can be literally learning car audio while you're sitting in the bathroom on the throne. You could be doing it. I learned it all in an airport, the whole thing. And then I got home and it was over.
But that's why we're going to grow up again.
He said he wasn't.
Yeah, he wants to now. So
he wants to look like a girl?
He wants to. Yeah.
Okay.
All the way. That's what we're going to do.
Okay. I think he'll change his mind like in a week.
You think so?
When is the next time Jeff Smith will be on? Well, okay. So that's a great question. And I don't know, because this is the last show of the year. So we're done. Once we hit end on this, it's over. You guys won't see us until next year on the YouTube and the Facebooks. Instagram we'll still be over there doing stuff, because I got to be honest, we'd go nuts if we didn't do that kind of stuff, because we need the break. So we'll be over there doing that. But and I'm trying to, if everything goes according to plan tomorrow, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to try to edit the last 2 videos in the current installed diaries to get those out on the page. You guys can have that. But other than that, that's it. There won't be any more stuff for the next till the first week. Once we're back in January. 5-star, the store will be here. We will just be not doing stuff. Also, Fernando wants me to show you this. The build off. That's right. When we get back, we're going to have an email address for you guys to pick your team. That's right. Team blue, team red, team green, team orange. Hopefully you guys have started looking at the characters involved in this build off. So the whole idea behind that is, if you're not going to Master Tech Expo, shame on you. But if you're not, I understand. You get to be part of the build off, in the sense that we're going to bet who is going to win. And we're going to use you guys to taunt these guys. Like right now, the red team is up 3-1. It's not yet. We haven't taken it. We're not voting yet. And then what's going to happen is after it's over, whoever wins, whatever team it is, we're going to take all those into a big thing, and we're going to draw a winner, and that person will get to celebrate as well, too. They're going to win a gift basket. We don't know what it is, but it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
Because our gifts are always awesome. So
yeah,
that'll be happening first part of next year. I'm pretty excited about that. Budget DSP.
DSR
Depends what your
one.
budget, but the DSR1 probably the best budget DSP out there for sure.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, it has the most features, sounds the best. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, but there again,
well,
what's your budget?
Budget,
you know, because I mean, there again, not all DSPs are created equal, guys. There's a lot that goes into it. Software, chips. So just getting a cheap DSP isn't always the best move, you know? But hey, that's between you and your wallet. I can't make those decisions. If we don't see
you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you, Cardgriff. Happy New Year to you and a Merry Christmas as well. And that's for all you guys. We hope you guys have a great, safe, and happy New Year. A wonderful holiday season coming up. Christmas is on a Monday, which means we get Sunday and Monday off. We get a nice 2-day weekend.
Gosh.
I know, right?
Wow.
Party it up Sunday night, and then we
feel
get to come
special
home.
now.
I know, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
The new Alpine DSP. Yes, Nakamichi has DSP. There you go. All you guys are.
No, I mean it just depends what's your budget and yeah.
I want Team Rainbow. Go Bobby B. I mean, you know, whatever works for you. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for playing with us. This 2023 has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
We hope you guys have had a lot of fun with us.
Thank you.
We'll see what happens.
Happy holidays to everyone. Enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah. We hope you guys have a
Navidad.
safe. And that's it. That's all we got. We hope everything is wonderful on your end.
See you guys next year.
Don't party too hard. We want to see you guys when we get back.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll let you know when we come back. We'll have posts and all that other fun stuff. And,
we still go on Instagram, just
Yeah.
Because
so
why not?
Yeah, if you're going through withdrawals, then head over to Instagram. You can find us there.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all we got, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
There's a fly.
All right, so
look at that. That's Fernando's serious face. That's the serious. I just want to go home and go to bed. Yeah, right.
Go to bed.
No, you
have to go.
You got a party to go to.
So we're gonna go party, bro. This is that's it.
I know. Yeah.
Gonna go until 3 a.m. today.
Oh, somebody buy me a Blue Beetle, dude. I have it. It sucks. It's terrible. Blue Beetle is bad.
Oh.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We'll just put that up there because that pretty much says it for everything. Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday, guys. Hey, don't forget, tune in tomorrow for The Boring Life of Dean and Haley. Haley Knows Best. You can find that on my Facebook or that channel there. Make sure you hit up Haley and go, Virginia, huh? She'll know what you mean.
West Virginia.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. Yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow, along with all the other fun things that are going on in her life. We have a video. So for Christmas, you will be getting a Haley video.
There you go.
Yep. Nope. Can't wait. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a happy New Year. Be safe. Be fun. Thank you guys for everything.
Before you go, if you're looking for any present, last minute DNF tool drawer, go pick something in there.
Oh, an IRTA too?
An IRTA too.
If you order an IRTA too, I will get it out for you. It'll be dropped in the shipments. We will ship it out the same.
See you next
same
year,
day
guys.
or the day after. All right, guys. You have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.